Hey, it's Chuck here. Welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. We got a big list today. I was actually surprised. I thought it'd be a little one this time of year, but there's 18 listings coming. I guess coming off the weekend, all the stuff that loaded on Monday, we get it today. So I'm gonna get right to it. I hate for these videos to be more than 15 minutes. I really try and get them under that. 1379 Costigan number 111. It's at 236.9. A couple other ones for sale on the first floor, but they're 2 bedrooms. This is a 1 bedroom, and yeah, so nice upgraded countertop here. You've got the cabinets that are upgraded. The floors look really nice and shiny. The location of the patio, if you look at the front of the building, it's probably in one of these patios. Again, it's not a real busy building, but it's still not as preferable as being on the sort of back green space side. 236.9 compared to what you can get in Maple Crossing. Good, 730 square feet. It's a very attractive price. 81 Millside, number 904. So some good condo options here. 252.9. Older building, but 2 bedroom, 2 washroom. And they've updated some things. I mean, certainly the kitchen's had some work done. That's one of the more expensive things that you do in these places. Still the carpet. You've got electric baseboard heat here, and I believe that's included with the condo fees. Okay, bathroom looks all right. So overall, it's not too bad at all. $490 is the condo fee, and so when you actually look at the carrying cost, you kind of sit there and say, do the math. Is it like buying a $299 one at some of the new buildings? And it's actually pretty close. So it's more of your own personal preference. Get a little bit more square footage here. You get a little bit newer in the other buildings. 661 Childs is at $257.9. Little high for a condo townhouse, although when you look at it, end unit, you've got lower maintenance fees. Same kind of thing. There's that relation between maintenance fees and price, and usually it's about $40 to $50 a month is about $10,000 on carrying on a mortgage. Okay, so when you look at this one here, you've got some good looking floors. I think the floors are a little different as you go through this place, a little tighter, a little bit more narrow hardwood there. Renovated the kitchen, stainless steel appliances, a bit of a fisheye lens there. Overall, I like this one. I think that when you look, originally the price sort of hits you as a bit high, but with those lower fees, it can actually carry the same as maybe a 240 condo town. And when you see in the description pigtail switches and receptacles, probably an indication that there's aluminum wiring. Make sure you have a condition on insurance there. I do like the fact that the furnace, the air conditioning, the windows are probably taken care of by the condo corporation and the shingles, but the inside stuff, furnace and AC, that's usually the owner's responsibility. So nice stuff. 824 Gifford is at 314.9. Looking for a September 7th possession. That's a pretty quick closing. So I mean, if you could move, then you certainly would help these guys out. Okay, so it's a Brennan model, 1130 square feet. Basically one big room here, and they've set it up the way the builder intended. Although sometimes it's hard to fit a table in there. And that opens right up into the kitchen. They've done the backsplash here. Entrance from the garage, which is where the photographer was standing. One full bathroom upstairs. You got 3 pretty decent sized rooms, not huge. I mean, get to teenage years, they might feel a little bit tight, but there's a little deck there, and it's fully fenced. So overall, I think it's good value. Nice landscaping outside. Good neighborhood too. Nice and close to Starbucks. Okay, so 712 Hutchinson, 359.8. These models have sold for as high as 385, and not so far in the past, maybe the last couple months. So 359.8. It looks like a potentially a hardwood or a laminate floor. It's hard to tell from these pictures. Gas fireplace, you've got darker cabinets, and the way the light hits off these cabinets, it almost looks as though they've refinished them. And you can see they've done an extra little island space coming off the wall, probably a little separation wall in between. Okay, so there you go. And then upstairs you get a couple shots. They've done the Soger tub, which means you lose a little bit of space in your closet, but it's still a good sized closet. Nice sized bedrooms, 1,500 square feet. I like the price of this one a whole lot. 360 is a good deal for that. And it's a good quiet street too. So 386 Duncan Lane. Townhouse fronts onto train tracks, same as the next one we're going to see on Duncan Lane. Townhouse, dark cabinets, you got the crown moldings here. It's a good layout. It kind of feels really long and narrow if you're inside of this one. You've done some pot lights here, shower door, good sized bedrooms. I mean, it's 1650 square feet, and for the town, not bad. I mean, it's just that whole thing is, would you really want to live in front of a train track? For me, it'd be a tough sell, but there's a home for everybody. So 494 Duncan Lane, 384.9, and you get 2-car parking in the driveway. Bit of a lighter color scheme compared to the other one. A little less room in here. It's a little more long and narrow, but nice and open. Probably a little bit more open than the previous one we just saw. Got that hood fan mismatch. You know how I feel about that, but that's okay. These guys are going to be okay. They have a nice fridge here. Yellow never tends to, in my eyes, show up very well in pictures, but just look past that. Very easy to paint if it's not your thing. And a hardwood staircase too. So good looking home. 384.9. You get the 4th bedroom here. I'm not sure how big it is. I'd have to guess it would probably be 1900 square feet based on what I'm seeing with the room sizes. Okay, 1583 Ramshaw 419.9. It's a Pilgrim model, and pretty good price for this one. Not bad at all. October 7th is their magic day. You have a long living dining room right here, which some people just use as a living. They've used this as the family room. Sometimes you'll see this as a dining room. You get some hardwood floors there. The complaint with this kitchen is it's hard to fit an eat-in table into there. So they've done probably about the maximum size you could fit in that space. Bit of a shed in the back. I don't know how people would respond to not having grass in the backyard. It can polarize. It can either be one of those things that's awesome for you, or hey, I got to put some sod down. I've sold homes that have no grass, and it can be very tricky. So $419 overall, I think for the whole package is probably a good place to be. 774 Irving Terrace. Okay, so a little bit smaller home. I think this is a Hayden, or I think it's like 14 something square feet. But they do have a finished basement, so now that cranks up the living space to maybe 1800, and it sides onto green space. There's beautiful finishes inside. The wainscoting, kitchen's not huge, but it looks nice. The decor, that feeling you get in this one, I think would be very nice. Big basement downstairs, and you got that open space there. Very, very nice. There's a gas line there, so they're not going to build homes, and good stuff. Okay, so 423.9 is an awesome place for them to be. That one won't last the week, I'm sure of that. Okay, so 1099 Hepburn, 439. We've got a whatchamacallit, 1820 square feet Poddington model. October 20th, excuse me, is their magic day. Or sorry, this is a Powell model. Okay, so you've got the Powell in here, about 1900 square feet. Extra pantry, the backsplash. Hardwood, it's not bad. I think Hepburn's a little bit busier. We sold one on Clark with a finished basement in the mid 440s, maybe a month and a half ago. So in the range, but not sort of the deal of the century kind of thing. So 1531 Beatty is the Poddington, 439. It's a little bit smaller in the square footage. Long living dining room here. Lots of stuff in there, but it looks kind of cozy. I like what they did there. Nice hardwood floors. We've got one on Trudeau right now for $434.8, so a little cheaper. It's got the siding. This one has the brick, but beyond there, it's a pretty straight comparison. Not bad. Okay, so 235 Cox is at $455. Double car garage. They've got some competition up on Childs at $459. This one here on Childs, you're talking about some hardwood floors inside. Maybe a little bit more upgrading in the kitchen. Beyond that, very, very similar. Okay, there's a lot of similarities with this one and that one. 55 by 120 foot lot, and definitely a fair price. There's no doubt about that. So it's a 5-level back split, lots of space. People with teenage kids really like these homes because they have a ton of space in them. Okay, so we got one on Sire here, $469. 3 bedrooms upstairs, 2 bedrooms downstairs. Nice 70 by 110 foot lot. And so what they've done with that 70 feet is they've actually added this extra sunroom here. I mean, you know you've got space in your home when you can have that much separation beside your home. Okay, so there it is there. And so it looks like it's oversized. It was a nice sunroom there. Nice decor. So lots of space here, lots of space there. $469, not bad at all. 67 Babcock is $479. No photos on this one. Double car garage, 4 bedroom, 2,200 square feet. That's a lot of space for that price. So if it's half decent inside, they're going to do awesome. Okay, so 246 Weston, 499, 888. Biggest drawback on this one, we profiled one like this one, I think yesterday or maybe late last week. You get almost a courtyard backyard, so there's not a lot of space back there. But inside, upgraded kitchen, got some good looking floors here. Although sometimes with these tiles, they kind of have this jagged edge to them that, I don't know, I mean, it depends how it fits into the overall space. Got some hardwood, looks like some higher ceilings there, glass shower, plus a finished basement. Check out the bathroom here. It's a nice job in the bathroom. So, you know, that's what's really going to accelerate these guys. $499, $888, certainly competitive, but is somebody going to be able to live with that amount of yard space? Could be tricky. 324 Duff, no pictures on this one, 510, and it says that it's a townhouse. That seems really weird to me, but it has a double car garage and it's over 2,000 square feet. So this could be a very interesting animal. I mean, this would by far break the record for townhome sales in town. So let's wait for the photos. Let's just examine that one a little bit more. I have a feeling it's probably breaking new territory. So 160 McLaughlin is we're talking about 3,500 square feet, 5 bedrooms. Only 3 washrooms though, so you got the powder room and then 2 bathrooms upstairs, which spread over 5 bedrooms. It's nice to have that 3rd bathroom if you can. Nice finishes inside, countertops, kitchen, glass shower here, backing onto ravine. Competes with stuff like 690 Tuxford R listing, but in a battle between the two. I know this one has a bit of a deeper lot. Not as wide though. I mean, Tuxford's 56 by 80. This is 37 by 101. Nice decor inside. They've done some iron railings there, the hardwood. I don't know. I'd still take Tuxford. That's just me personally. So 4075 20th Side Road, 849. You've got the double car garage. It's on a 10.27 acre property and 6 bedrooms. So you know they've got a ton of space here. A little bit of a gazebo off the back. When you look underneath some of the finishes, the floors look really good. The kitchen with the skylights, you've got some certainly some upgrades in there. Big open style design. Looks like there's a ton of space in here, and certainly some nice finishes. So when you look at the size of the lot, where it is, and the size of the house, and the quality of finishes, I mean, just on a surface level, it seems like they put it right in the right spot. Country's a whole different game though, because you could be at the right price and it might still take you 3 or 4 months to sell the thing because it's such a niche audience, and there's just so many other variables that contribute to the sale of the home. A lot more moving parts with the septic, the well, everything else. So a lot more things to look into as a buyer as well. Okay, so that's our list for today. So have any questions, give us a call. We just a quick note that we do tours, I think about 17, 18 times a week in Milton. So if you want to book that, just head over there. Just say, take a tour of Milton Homes. Great way to find out what's happening in town, the kinds of homes and price ranges that you may want to look into when the time's right. So we have a rule: you're not allowed to buy a home on a tour. It's there for information, and it's there for early in your process because homes look a lot different in person compared to the internet. Okay, so have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow with more Milton Daily Homes.